that's the button, and then that's the button, and all the buttons should be butted. Right? 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 Right. I think so. And there's this thing. And we have chat. Excellent. 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 Happy New Year. Happy New Year. And we do the thing where I do the thing. And oh, hello, kottekonst. Ja, Askefru, hallåen. God dag. Välkomna. Våra svenska ambassadör typ. Let's see. I'm in focus and you can hear me and ja, precis. Svenskarna tar över chatten. Ja, precis. Hear you well, Andreas. Good. It's gonna be a little bit of a solo show today, but we'll do business as usual. At least for now, we'll do some drawing and draw things like you in certain ways. See, we're back to well, I see. You might see that we're back to the classic frame. Now back again with 200% more calories and 5% less alcohol. Patch says, am I here now? No, I don't think you are, Patch. Oh, maybe. Oh, the Patch thing, maybe that is you. Lord Patch, oh, well, that kind of makes sense. And Askefru says to Patch, hello there. Patch says to Askefru, hello. Patch says to Stig, hello, beautiful person. Hello, gorgeous. And Patch says, just yourself today? Yeah, Max just having a little bit of a mental health break. So I'm filling 2 pairs of shoes today. But we'll do business as usual. We'll be drawing, and I might not be. I guess I'm gonna have to choose. Either I'm gonna have to draw or read chat, but we'll make it work. What should I be drawing for the first stream this year? Patch says, okay, please give Mac the appropriate snuggles and cuddles. I shall. Thank you. Askefru says to Patch, as I was saying earlier, brains are braining today. Ah. Brains do be braining from time to time. But it's better than brains not braining. Kotikon says, draw a magnificent moose. Moo. Yeah, I mean, might as well get us started with some moosey magnificence. This is how mooses work, right? Mooses? Meese? Mice? Moosey? Meese? Something along those lines. Purchase Moon. And I'm just gonna quickly say I sent a DM on Discord. You do not have to read it now. Then I shall not write it. Then I shall not read it right now. Patch says, I recognize this moose. Do you? Huh. That's funny, because I do not. Oh, happy tree friends. Yeah, now that you mention it. Yeah, there's something there. Oscar says, me and Patch were hanging out in Discord and drawing today. That was nice. That sounds lovely. What were you guys drawing? I haven't drawn in a while, says Askefru. Not since we drew Barbarians, actually. Well, it's fun that you can have a little bit of a draw along. Patch says, happy tree friends theme intensifies. How was that? Something like that, right? I think so. What sort of tails do mooses have? Meese. Mooses? Mice? Moose? Like cow tails? Or is it more like a deer tail that sticks up? Let's do it like this. Just little doodles. No. Oscar says, I was doodling a face. And the Patch said, just little doodles. Did a design I'm happy with. I can show you later. Cool. Patch says, no. Oscar says, I need to work on drawing noses. Noses are difficult. Pardon me. That was a hard one. That's what she said. Right, the noses. Noses are tricky. Patch says to Oscar, you did great. Oscar says, at least from straight on. Yeah, that's the thing. They have lots of complex shapes, and you want to draw the right amount. If you draw too much, it becomes weird, and if you draw too little, it becomes weird. So you need to be very precise with your marks. Patches Mises have one tail per butt. So like one per cheek, or just one in the middle? Oscar uses Patch. Ah, thank you, Patch. Gotikon says, I need to draw as well. A late Christmas gift for my British bestie. Gonna combine two of her favorite characters, David Tennant as the 14th Doctor, and Kovu, the lion from Lion King. Ooh, that sounds like a fun mashup. Patch says to got the ooh. Oscar says, I think moose have a little nub, but downwards like a deer, maybe? Oscar says, unbless you. Oh, thank you. I'll also accept curse you. That works too. Patch says, yes, a moose has a triangle tail that does nothing. A useless tail. A tail as old as time, some might say. No, that is a silly moose. That's a silly goose. No, silly moose. But I wanted to say silly goose because it sounds much like silly moose. Unlike a deer. Did I say like? Oh. Curse you, heathen. Thank you. That's sweet of you. Let's see. I have a backup plan for later. Doing some designs, some environment designs, some concept art and stuff. But if you guys want to be drawn first, I'm more than happy to draw you as something weird or grotesque or beautiful, if you prefer. Let's change the background color. It's not a very like this. Yeah, let's do it super lime green or mint green. Musketeer says, you should draw me a nose so I can see how it's done. Green screen. It is green screen looking. Sure. Let's draw a nose. Bold of you to assume I know how to draw a nose. Well, first you draw the face, and then you draw the nose. That's level 1. Then you do like the nice sunken cheeks, nice pouty little mouth, like so, and the, I don't know the English word, but the glabella, I think maybe, and then pouty lower lip, like so, and then a nice Peter Griffin butt chin. There. That's nose level 1. Frenulum. Thank you. Weenus. Now the weenus is here. That's this one. That's the weenus. Ha ha ha, I've seen you draw noses before, Andreas. Oh, well then it isn't so very bold of you to assume that I can draw a nose. That's very unbold to assume. Some might even say cowardly to assume. This is beautiful. And the Koto says, I mean, it could be Pinocchio's nose. True. He does have a girthy, well, not girthy, a lengthy nose. Patches draws elephant trunk, never stated what kind of nose. Fair point. And then frenulum and weenus. Weenus, that sounds like penis, makes it funny. Now let's see. Let's do this halfway serious then. Move this boy out of the way, and from the side you have a nose, but a nose is not a nose, it's not a nose, it's not a nose. It's a part of a whole deal that goes on in the front of your head, and from the side you have sunken in areas, like you have depth that goes inwards, like so, then out, and then in, and there are a lot of forms going all over the place. But if you want to really narrow it down, it's a triangle. But also, the triangle connects to this barrel shape, like a mug shape, in which your mouth slices through. I don't know if that made sense. I'll get to it, but there's the mouth, which goes in, there, and there, and there, and there. Oh, that's a really girthy chin right there, but you get the point. The nose is the focus here. You have this. And then this, then maybe even some eyebrows and a forehead if you're feeling frisky, right? That's from the side. Basic shapes. But then you have 3/4. I'll try not to make a fool out of myself. What I'm getting at is that the nose it has depth. There's a lot of changes in the form. It goes from almost straight towards the viewer to straight across, tilting away from, tilting towards, then curving around. Several compound curves, like these devilish little forms right here, that are very, very tricky. So it just comes down to practice. The nose in a 3/4 view, let's do a similar thing. It has depth, right? So it will overlap whatever's behind it. Like so. And also here, the triangular shapes. It's like a furry nose, but bear with me. Then you have the, what's the frenulum you call it? And that goes here, and because what we got going on in this area is, if we extract this area out, it's basically a cylinder that sits inside your face, so to speak. And it's the cylinder where the mouth cuts into and wraps around. That makes sense? Which then interacts with your cheeks and your nose. Beautiful, I know, but it can help visualize the form of the nose in the face. You have these forms right here, cheeks, and then you have this area that I've circled, but it's more like a barrel shape that has other shapes coming out of it. And I don't know, is that making sense? Basically, what I'm saying is, to successfully draw a face, you need to, no, a nose, you need to consider it in situ. You have to consider the form of the face that supports and dictates the placement and the form of the nose. Let's see. Oh, there's a lot of things. Oscar says the nose duct is called a philtrum. Oh, philtrum. Okay, I'll believe you. I believed you the first time. Maybe I shouldn't believe you now. Patches philtrumites. I was being mean with the other words, says Oscar. Sorry. Oh, you meanie. I am shooketh. Kim says, hey, oh Kim. Hello. Patches to Askefru. And hello to Kim. Askefru says to Kim, ha. Kim says, greetings, Patch Askefru. Askefru says, I like your drawing style, Andreas. Thank you. It's very refined. Very demure. Patch says, nose, it's nose, knowingly nosy. Yeah, it's its function, some might say. Kim says, you know what else is tricky? Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2. Yeah, a lot of tricks in there. Also, one of the greatest soundtracks of all time, regardless of medium. Hands down. Askefru says, no. Patches. What about SSX Tricky? Also pretty tricky and also a pretty good soundtrack. That era of gaming had a lot of cool games like Road Rash, I think, had a great soundtrack. Gran Turismo had a great soundtrack. I think it was Gran Turismo 2 particularly. And yeah, people weren't afraid to just license actual songs and go hard, if you know what I mean. Oscar says, not frenulum, haha. Asmini, I'm so sorry, haha. Now I'm curious, what's frenulum mean? Probably something sexual or genitalian. Patches Oscar, I just looked it up and you're a goober. Oh! Filtrum. Wow! 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 Yeah, no, it can't come in right now. Maybe a little later. Patch says to Oscar through. I mean, it's more a generic term. You have two frenulums in your mouth. Oh, so it just means like skin bridge. And Oscar says to Patch, I know, I was just being a meanie because I was saying words that weren't correct. Ah. And Kim says to Patch about SSX Tricky, or SSX. That too. Patch says to Oscar, oh you wah wah trumpet. And I'm caught up. Now, let's get back to, oh, for good measure, let's just do a nose from the front as well. These friendly, non-starry eyes. And yeah, the front is the most tricky part often, because if you start defining too much, it might end up looking a bit grotesque, if you know what I mean. So subtlety might be your friend. You have some extremes in that regard. You have like anime, and they go like this, and yeah, there's a nose, I'm buying that. And if I can sell it, all the power to them. But it's you have, at the very least, designate or denote, I guess, all the parts of the nose that are pointing down, like they form sort of a triangle, or at least a triangle-like shape. And you might even want to throw on the shadow of that shape. It may look like a snout, but we're sticking to it. And these things also maybe hinting at the tip of the nose, and maybe like a little bit of a line to show there are some pretty dramatic form shifts here that goes from perpendicular to parallel to your view line. So it turns almost 90 degrees and then it turns back out. And when doing line art or sketching with lines, you want to be as economic as you can with your line work and only use lines, varying from style to style of course, but you want to put your lines where they matter the most. So where the form shifts away from the camera, the more dramatic the shift away from the camera, the more likely or the more clear of a line should be used. And if it turns away from the camera, it becomes a silhouette. Now the form shifts around, then you have a silhouette, and you definitely need a line there. I don't know. I don't have formal training, so a lot of my words, a lot of my concepts and ways of explaining these things are how I talk to myself about these things. But hopefully it makes sense. Also, Mac is the one who knows to do proper lines. I can do sketches just fine, but yeah, I'm more knowledgeable when it comes to rendering and making things look good. Paint rather than ink, to use the analog. Patch says, I love some games that had killer soundtracks. SSX games, Burnout, yeah, skater games. I mean, Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2, probably the best soundtrack ever. I mean, it didn't hurt that it perfectly aligned with my music taste at the time, so I might be a little biased, but no, just for what it is. It's a very well curated soundtrack. It captures the culture, it captures the time, also some earlier classic within the same subcultures. Very, very good soundtrack. Let's see. Oscar says, frenulum is like a string of skin connecting other skin bit. Oh, right, like under your tongue. Oh, I see. Patch says, would be a nightmare to stream. Yeah, you'd have to mute it, basically. And that would take out half the fun. Oscar is one which can be found on the male reproductive organ, but also in your mouth, and I'm pretty sure in some other places as well. Gotcha, so you made me say bad words. Patch says to Oscar, thank you, Dr. Puppy Love. Thank you. I think this is helpful, Andreas. Thank you, says Oscar. You're most welcome. And if you have any other questions, or if you want me to elaborate on something, please feel free. Just, if I may ask, how are you feeling today, Andreas? Are you having a good start to the year? Yeah, I gotta say so. Today's been a very good day. It's, I hope your brain is braining smoothly and that your burdens are light and freeing. Yeah, no burdens, all smooth brain. No, we had some good news today, and generally we've been creative. And I mean, things are still not 100%, so we decided to just what was I gonna say? Oh, right, yeah, Mac was on the fence of maybe going on anyways, because we. Yeah, no, but we decided to just stick to the plan, and so Mac can have a mental health day and recuperate. But it's been a good day, a good start of the year, in general. Oscar says, shove your tongue between your teeth and your top lip, and you'll feel a frenulum. No, I will not. Because I have destroyed my frenulum with years and years of snooze. I mean, there might be a vestige of one up there, but I have one under my tongue and on the bottom lip. Patch says, I'm glad to hear you some good news. Thank you. And Patch says to Oscar, you got a friend. You got a frenulum in me. Are you sure you don't want to rephrase that, maybe? Patch says, wait, that came out wrong. Yeah, it did. Or, I don't know how you intended it. It might have come not real right, but somehow I got it. Oscar says, ha 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 ha. Alright. that's the nose done. Now let's move on to something else. What else? Wood elves. No. You know what? I think I'll do some... You'll see what I'm doing very soon. I'll do some thumbnails. Like these thumbnails. But I do not need to have such a humongous let me try that again. I do not need a humongous canvas for that. In fact, that would be to my detriment, because I'm going to do some quick thumbnails for an environment, for an upcoming project of ours that I refuse to elaborate on because it's early stages yet. So, what is a thumbnail, you ask? Well, it's a hard piece of keratin on the tip of your thumb. It's like almost like a claw, but flatter. Used to protect your fingers, I guess, and maybe act as a bit of a tool for prying. Anyways, that's one definition of thumbnail. Another definition of thumbnail is a tiny sketch that you do as a... Okay, I need to get used to that. So, like that. Yes, a thumbnail is a... Oh, we got a new follower. And the gray on gray didn't show who it was. Welcome, new viewer. Glad to have you. But yes, a thumbnail is a quick sketch just to show composition or try out like colors, lighting. But mostly, traditionally, it's for composition, like in a film or video game or illustration type of setting, where you would need to quickly explore some ideas on how you want to portray something. That's the most beautifulest grid I've ever drawn, and I'm sure you all agree with me. Not sure I love the aspect ratio, so I'll just do this. Yeah, there we go. That's the ticket. And then we will do number 1 here. So this will be number 1. And this is if you were working with an art director or pitching a job, you would do like 10 of these, and you would, together with your art director, you would pick the direction you want to go in, or get entirely new ideas and throw out these ones. Point is to not invest too much time in each one, just quick strokes to tell time, not tell time, in a short amount of time, tell a quick story, I guess you can say. Get your point across quickly. Says you could make some thumbnails for when you stream on YouTube. YouTube? I'm streaming on YouTube right now. Should be anyways. I think so. Go into YouTube and leave something in the chat if it works. Let's see. Ooh, secret project. Yeah, secret project. Oscar says, this definition of thumbnail makes me want an orange. Oh, the peeling. Yeah. Parrish says, I'm working on a secret project too. Ooh. I'll tell you later on Discord DMs. Interesting. Oscar says, thank you for the follow. Soul Ethereal. Thank you, Oscar, for for repeating that, because I missed it. Welcome, welcome. Glad to have you. Patches, they aren't here, but it's nice to say. What? Oh, the follow. Patches to strengthening. So it's like concept art or storyboards, like? Yes, exactly. Exactly that. That's a very beautiful face. The thing is, it doesn't matter. The point isn't to make something beautiful, it is to sell a quick visual of what you're trying to get across. Thank you for the YouTube chat, Askefru. That is mighty kind of you. La la la. We're just realizing that I'm being quiet. That is just not good enough, so I need to make noise with my mouth holes. La 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 la. There you go. Mouth noises. Let's do some chat. Ask if it's much. It also helps Andreas see who it was. Yes, absolutely. Thank you so much for that. Purchase to ask you very true. Purchase. For some reason, there's never a chat box on YouTube when I join streams. Huh. But it's working. The stream, I mean. Huh. Maybe it's the way you're watching it. Maybe are you on your phone? Maybe you need to activate it if you're on a phone, or if you're in what's it called? Cinematic mode. It goes off to the right. If you're in full screen, I don't know. Beps. Yes, stream is live and working on YouTube. Nice. That is good to know. Patches, how have I just noticed you two down there drinking a cupcake? Oh, you mean this? Yeah, we've been drinking cupcakes. Patch says, may have jumped the gun. He has the eyesight of a million-eyed spider on fire. Oh! I don't know if that sounds like excellent vision or terrible vision. Patch says, no worries about the quiet bits. I have that problem many times. But if you refer to it as a problem, then I want to be worried about it. The conundrum. Am I to worry about it? Am I not to worry about it? I'm not worried about it. I do like making noise with my mouth. Yes, that is thumbnail number 1. It's messy, but it kind of shows what it needs to show. No, you know what? I lied. There's one more thing I just want. A roof in the foreground. So some cool decorations like so. Some red tiles maybe. Tiles aren't important. The silhouette is. Riff. Now, let's go on to number 2. It's all going to be variations on the same theme, by the way, since it's yeah, it's exploration for one particular scene or one particular visual. There's just so wise sensei. There's just so many people enjoying holidays at this time. This time? Aren't the holidays done? Did someone invent a holiday and not tell me about it? Patch says to Kim and Kotte, you guys have any plans for this year? What are your plans for the year, people? Do you have plans? Is your plan to have less plans, to be able to focus your time on an effort on, you know, more important plans? Are your plans to narrow down the scope of your plans, to do a better job with the plans you already have? Or is the plan to get more plans in a never-ending planception? Let me know. Patch says, sorry, vacation. Is there a vacation on? I thought we're just finished. We're back to work. What? 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 Patch says, I want to get stuff moving stream-wise, so I've asked for some help, but we'll have to see if it comes to fruition. Huh. Help's always good. Care to share if you got any particular plans? Which is basically, I finally nailed down how V6 will look. Kept your advice, mostly. So I'm asking some artists I know to help me bring it to life, because my designs have been a little too rough. But obviously I have to wait if they respond, etc. I'm of course offering to pay, because I'm not asking for free. Interesting. Well, I'm excited to see how that does it have anything to do with the DMs you've sent? Or you being circumspect? Askeview says, I have these chewy gummies, and every time I chew on it, the right side of my jaw pops really loudly. Maybe you shouldn't be chewing on it though, that sounds painful. But yes, Patch, that sounds interesting. Patch says, I would never, maybe sometimes deliberately, be vaguely... Oh! Chuckits! I think Chuckis just followed. Thank you! Thanks for this follow, appreciate it. Welcome! Happy New Year! Hope you enjoy your stay. Oh, I was in the middle of a sentence, wasn't I? Weren't I? Wasn't I? Weren't I? I was. I would never, maybe sometimes deliberately be vaguely incoherent about whether I may or may not be insinuating something or other. Thank you for making it crystal clear then. Patches to Chakas. Thanks for the follow. Yes. These two panels have me hooked. Nice. That's a good sign. Chucky says, I followed you on Instagram. Ooh, nice. Didn't know you streamed on Twitch as well. Yes, we do. Usually it's the two of us, both Mac and me. I'm doing the streaming today, but usually we both stream on what's the day after Thursday? Today, Friday, that's the word I'm looking for. Usually we both stream both Friday and Sunday every week. Askeview says, welcome, Jockeys. Am I pronouncing it right, by the way? And the Patch also says, welcome in. And Jackie says, welcome. No, thank you so much for your welcomes. Which is two simple rules, be polite, and when chat is busy, they'll get to you messages when they can. Yes. Also a third rule. That's a secret rule. And we won't tell you unless you break it. And then there will be virtually no consequences. Let's see here. Something along these lines. Probably just say that. So, you pronounce my nick pretty accurately, says Chakis. I'm from Sweden, and it's short from my name, from my legal name, Jacqueline. Ah, Chakis, Chakis. Patch says, "Oh yes, the rule about." Is suddenly dismantled. Yeah, don't do like Patch. He stumbled upon it and now he's dismantled. And Chucky says, sure thing, Patch, no worries. And Patch says, wonderful, enjoy the stream. And right now we're watching mystery panels. Yes, that's what we're doing. Ooh, exciting, says Chucky's. Yes, it is quite exciting. And we're back. And the point of these things is to get ideas down quickly and to absolutely not be precious about it. That's why I'm doing everything in one single layer and don't care if it pretty really. It's more of a composition, vibe, the general overall color theme, but yeah, all in one single layer, just to have like to allow myself to be as dirty as I want with it. And that is dirty as in a sloppy drawing, not necessarily dirty as in rude. Aw. Thank you, Patch. Gifted the sub to Chucky's. Aw, too generous. Patches to Chucky's. Oh, yes, one more thing. Don't yell when I do this. You make it sound so ominous. Chucky says, whoa, thank you. Nusker says, sorry that I'm a bit quiet playing with Joe. Absolutely no worries, Sasuke. You enjoy your playtime with Joe. What you guys playing? Is it a shunt hoedown? Patches to Sasuke, tell him I said hi. Yes. Tell him Patches is saying hi. Tell him that I'm also saying hi. Hope he's having a wonderful day. Andreas. This is a tricky one. How are you gonna solve this? I think you're gonna solve it like this. Yeah, you are gonna solve it like this, aren't you? Like the silly Billy that you are. This is one of those times where maybe it would be more advantageous to use like 2 layers instead of 1, but yeah, in for a penny, in for a pound, as they say. wanted to portray here is looking down into sort of a ruined area that is partially flooded, and it's reflecting the sunrise sky. Might be a little hard to read, or maybe not. These things usually, when you keep at it, and suddenly it sort of just pops out and it looks right. So good. Yeah, that'll do. That'll do. Make the roofs a certain color so that they read as roofs. Maybe I should do another color than the sunset color. Maybe I'll make the roofs blue, so you see that they are their own thing, and not just another reflection of the sky. Let's do that for now. I'll give them some nice little Greek blue, I guess it's called. And it's supposed to be in ruins, so let's not make it too pretty. Cables is cool. Cables are cool. Broken machinery, that's also very cool. Massive infrastructure things that are breaking down. Yeah, I'm happy with that to sell the general idea of the thing. It's just the back of this fellow's head. And I don't think I've forgotten about him. It's right here. It's the ominous figure in the foreground. That's pretty nice. Gotta make sure I stay in frame. Usually I don't work this zoomed in when I'm doing thumbnails, but since we're doing it for a stream, I'm guessing it's a little more fun to watch if it's actually watchable. That makes sense. You know what I mean. Reflections of things, shadows of things. You could read a bit more like water. Hint of the sunset up here. The screen is way above the horizon line here. I mean, the camera is angled down past the horizon, but I'll just add some morning light just like this, just to signify that the dawn is coming from there. Just to the vibe. Alright, that's numero 3. Joseph's high back. No, wait, that's even further up. And purchase. I'm guessing they're playing minor pinching motor cars. Yes, what's it called? A misdemeanor moped. Oscar says Joe is saying hi back. No, Joe says hi back, and we're playing GTA. Ooh, nice. He's also streaming it. Ooh, cool. Didn't know he stremmethed outside of your streams. So should you go check him out? Patch says, oh, it's a Sunways. Yes, it's a Sunways patch. Shakti says, I saw a post on Instagram that GTA 6 is going to be released in 2026. I've heard some say it might be as early as autumn this year. But who knows with these things? They're being quite tight-lipped. Purchase, I thought the town was on fire. I mean, that could work too. But the intention is sunrise, yes. Askeview says, the patch says the Chuckies. Maybe, yeah. Askeview says Chuckies. I've heard a lot of things. Not sure what I believe. I've heard they're gonna ask people to ID themselves to be able to play GTA 6. Oh! Well, for the online portion, I guess I can understand it. But then again, that points in a direction I don't like, because that points me in the direction that there's going to be a real value, like transactions in the game, of the micro or even macro kind, which does not thrill me. But if they're going to have stuff like that, I'm guessing it's good that they're IDing people. But just IDing it because of graphic things? That's dumb. And patches to Askefru. Oh, grief. That would be a nightmare. Then again, so many kids play GTA 5. Yeah, I don't know why they would want to ID to play a game unless the game was attached to some sort of store or some sort of gambling elements or financial something, which on principle I don't like. And by experience, everything money touches in game usually just ruins games and communities and everything. Chucky says to Askew, what, really? Askew says, yeah. Chucky says, Patches, we really do live in stranger times. Yeah, very interesting, says Chucky's. Kim says, yo, I was watching Creature Commandos yesterday, an animated DC series by James Gunn. And 2 times they used Kaiser's orchestra songs. Nice! That's very cool. I mean, they're great songs, but due to them being in Norwegian and things, don't expect to see them a whole lot outside of Norway. That's really cool though. Askifru says, oh yeah, if they really do ask you to ID yourself, I won't be playing it. Yeah, I'm holding out to see why they would be asking you to ID yourselves. Kim says, both Umpa til du dør og hjerteknuser. And the use of hjerteknuser was actually in a really heartbreaking moment. Huh. So not just noise then, but they have some thought behind it. That's really cool. James Gunn, huh? Get on you, James. Creature Commandos. I should check it out. Alright, time for sketch number the 3rd. Let's start a little lighter with this one. James Gunn is now head of the DCCU, right? I do not know. I do not know what the DCCU is. DC Comics Universe? DC Cinematic Universe? I don't know. But sounds like he would be a good fit for the job, from what I know of him and his work. Which admittedly isn't a whole lot. Slightly more foggy morning sort of vibe. Ruins, some crashed things, maybe even some more statues way back here. Broken stuff. And maybe even some lights in the fog. Who knows? Just a couple. So. Kim says he did also make Guardians of the Galaxy. I enjoyed that. And Peacemaker. I don't know if I would enjoy that because I never heard of Peacemaker. Patch says DC Comics is funny to me because DC means Detective Comics. So people are saying Detective Comics comics. That is funny. It gives us like chai latte and naan bread. Yeah, I mean chai tea, yes, and naan bread, bread and tea and bread, and Sahara Desert. I heard someone says "rip in peace" once. I felt a jolt in my head, but I heard it. Yeah, it's it can be really painful. Rip in peace. Or when you know, lol out loud. Or when you do like IRL stuff in real life. Foggy morning vibes. Now let's invert the selection and delete what's on the outside of that. And we do like so. Good. I think we'll follow the fog theme for the next one. I kind of like the vibe for that. We want it to be a little ominous. Kim says Peacemaker is the DC hero played by John Cena. Is it a joke to say I haven't seen him in any DC movies because of the is invisible kind of thing. The meme. I haven't seen him. So I don't know which one. He will use every means necessary to achieve peace, even killing everything. That sounds peaceful. He was also in Suicide Squad. Oh, I did not watch that one either. Chucky says, I was thinking of drawing a little myself on my iPad while I watched the stream. Great idea. But it seems I may have misplaced the tip for the Apple Pencil. Does it come off? I did not know that. That sucks. Maybe it's in your pencil case? Or in your bag? I took it off to charge it, and I usually put it in the iPad case so I don't misplace it. Now it's misplaced? Misplosen? Why? Who took it? You took it off to charge. Oh, so you mean like an extra, like an additional tip? Right? Because yeah, that's how Apple Pencils work. That sucks though. It is a rather thin tool. Nothing wrong with that. Work with what you got and all that. But I do prefer like the Wacom more substantial grip. It's less strenuous to the old saucy fingies. But I don't know where I was going with that. Chucky says, oh, I think I might have used the wrong word. The tip on the other side. The eraser? I am very lost. But that's okay. The lid where you charge it. Oh, when you put it inside the USB to charge it. Is that a thing? I didn't even know it did that. I always charge it by just MagSafing it to the, well, not MagSafing, but there's a magnet and it snaps to the side of the iPad and it charges wirelessly. Or are we talking about two different things? I'm confusing myself. Chucky says, the evening saved, I have found it. Excellent, I'm glad to hear it. You gonna join me for some drawing then? And what will you be drawing? I'm excited to hear. Patch says, hooray! Oh, and by the way, if you are so inclined, there is a house in New Orleans. No, well, there is that too, but there is a Discord which houses a lovely community namely ours. This very community that you're now part of. And if you want to go in there, you can share your art and talk to some nice people, and yeah, generally have good things happen to you as a result of joining. Aske says, I'll link it. Thank you very much, Aske. Chucky says, I have the first gen of Apple Pencil, so I charge it through the iPad. Ah, gotcha. I don't know what generation we have, but that only charges through the magnet on the side of the pad. Chucky says, I'm just gonna doodle a little to warm up, I think. Nice. Doodling is nice. And we're back. Yeah, that's pretty cool, isn't it? What you would want to see in a dark, dreary, foggy cityscape. Two welcoming eyes. Yes, you see what's going on here. I'm doing variations on a theme for a thumbnail. I mean, in the process called thumbnailing. Just the thumbnail part, just referring to it being a small sketch. And I'll do some more, but I just wanted to explain a little what I was doing. And on a later date, if any of these speak to us, we would go in and we would say, this one, I like the view, that might be worth continuing later, and we like the vibe, but we don't like the design of the head, let's say. Or this one, like, yeah, we like the vibe of it, we like the fog, but the orientation of the statue with the ladder up its eyes is not what we're going for, because it gets in the way of things like, let's say this, where it's more upright and ominous. So we would pick the ideas that are worth keeping, and then maybe do a new round of thumbnails with less variation, and then probably just start doing sketches when we feel that the idea is good enough to spend like a couple of hours on. Ask if you links to Discord. Yes, thank you, and thank you for pinning it. I forgot to link it at the beginning, says no worries, none at all. Patch says to Strekinstinct. That's us. I have the same one, Apple Pencil 2. Ah, I have a pen, and I have an apple. Apple pen? Pineapple? Askuru says, this is so cool, Andreas. My favorite is the foggy silhouettes. Thank you. I like them too. Patches could be a rope ladder you pull in when you're in. Yeah. Sorry, I was somewhere else there. Yes, that is not a bad idea at all. That is not a bad idea at all. And Patch says, pen, pineapple, apple, pen. Exactly. Oh, not scratch. Stretch. Stretch. Oh. Oh. I sound like Minecraft Steve when he's falling or taking damage. That is some tepid water with all its CO2 removed. I'm thirsty, so it's going down. Patch says, obviously the most important part is the key that makes the robot go whoop whoop, so everyone knows not to steal it. Well, that is a good point. Or it would have been if it is a robot. Think of it more like a monument or statue, more like a Statue of Liberty sort of thing, where the head's hollow. Patch says, I looked away for 1 second while you stretched and the water bottle sounded like all your bones were clicking. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, it's not really that far off. My bones feel like that sounds like. Yeah. Patch says, ooh, okay, I gotcha. Yes, you do. You get me. Alright, I did that in 2 layers. Oh well. Another thumbnail. see. Let's see. Skip sister patch. That is pretty much what my shoulders sound like when I stretch during streams and I say they cracked. Curse you, heathen. Thank you. Thank you. Patch says I was gonna say, what did Heather do? Curse you, Heather. She the ghost tickling nose hairs? That's her. I'll skip you sister patch. No, it's the flower. Being held by the nose, tickling ghosts. Got it. Got it. Yes. No, the heather flower is the nose tickling ghost. The ghost of a flower? Yes. Inconceivable. Also known as palm. Ah. I think palm is earlier in the life cycle than ghosts. That would be the end of the life cycle, but it'd probably be more appropriate to call it plant semen, right? I'm being silly. Sorry. Not sorry. I like being silly. Don't know if the effect that I wanted to sell right here came across very nicely, but it doesn't matter too much. Doesn't come across, it can be refined later or, you know, explained with words. Although you want the thing to read without too many words. What I was going for here was half of it being in shadow on this wall right here. Being illuminated by the sun. Face the sun. Yeah, a little more dodge and glow. That always helps sell the light. Oscar says, I've been enjoying GTA a lot lately. It's a very fun game. Never really got into playing online, but I've seen a lot of YouTube videos from the online portion of it, and it looks like a lot of fun. Patch says, the sandbox games can be quite fun. Yes, especially GTA, where you have carte blanche to be a little cray-cray, as they say. And Patch says, wait, I blinked and 50 minutes passed since I last checked. What the fudge sickles? 50 minutes? How long have I been on? Oh, hour 44. Wow, that was quick. Oscar says, yeah. And Patch says, Andreas, you guys are 2 follows away from 100. Hooray! Are we? Oh, I guess we are. That's pretty awesome. Yeah, because we got 2 follows this stream. Excellent. I'm gonna do something to celebrate. If, well, guessing when, I guess it's safe to say, when we reach 100. That'll be fun. Thank you guys so much for not only joining, but hanging out and staying. That's the fun part. You guys are actually wanting to stay. You guys are so sweet, so lovely, so nice, so generous, so beautiful. And I'm sure all of you smell real nice too. I have no doubt in my mind. You all smell like lilac and elderberries. Or was it gooseberry? Lilac and gooseberries. Smelling like elderberries is that's an insult. It's an old English way to insult someone by insinuating that they're an alcoholic, since elderberry wine was a popular drink way back when. So that's what Monty Python means when they say smell like elderberry. They're insinuating alcoholism. Maybe I should take out a little bit more of this wall right here and add ladder and stuff right here. That's kind of cool. It's kind of cool. I kind of like it. I kind of like it. What's the deal with? Alright. Don't know what possessed me right there, but yeah. A bit of blue light. Blue interior light. And then just for good measure, do some things in the foreground. Right? Pressing the wrong buttons. That's not very helpful. Sure, that'll work. Just Dino Dance, Dino Dance, Dino Dance. Sorry, I left mid-celebration there. And heart, and tent, and Dino Dance, Dino Dance, Dino Dance, Dino Dance, and twerking panda? Yeah, let's call it a twerking panda. Then Chucky's dances with the Dino Dance, and Oskifru gives cookies for everyone. Yay! Purchase Andreas, do not choke on your aspirations. No, why would I do that when there are so many other nice things to choke on? Oskifru says, nope, I do not smell nice at the moment. Horrible pain will do that to you. Ah, that sounds unfortunate. Sorry you're in pain. Those good old adrenaline sweats. Not nice. Purchase, no, Andreas, you're both so sweet and nice and generous and fun and wonderful. You brighten up my weekends and have made my days brighten. Thank you so much for being here and made this year bring great joy. Aw, thank you. And likewise. Great joy. Purchase plans to throw Oskifru in the sheep dip. Sheep dip? It's like spinach dip, only made from mutton? Oskifru says to patch sheep dip. Yeah, my thoughts exactly, Oskifru. Sheep dip? Oskifru says, no, it's a twerking cow! So it seems. I stand corrected. But I got the twerking part right, which I feel is the essence. Let's see, that's thumbnail number 6. Yes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's a funny letter right now. 6. Purchase sheep dip is a pit filled with cleaning stuff that sheep are dunked into to be cleaned. Oh, that's a lot more practical than what I was thinking. Sheep dip. Thinking, yeah, like I said, spinach dip, except you use mutton instead of spinach. Alright. Let's do one more sunlit type of thing here. Let's just start with the head. Well, you want to come and play, oh? You want to say hi to the people? You want to come in and say hi to the people? Yeah? Oh. Hey girl. Hey girl. Say hi to the people. Or say hi to me. Say hi to me. Hey girl. What you been up to? Been sniffing things and scratching things? Yeah? That sounds fun. Oh, you go. Oh, you go. You go. Oh, you go. Oh, she's a good girl. Oh, she's a good girl. Such a good girl. Such a good girl. Sorry guys, we're just gonna have a little cuddle interlude. Your regular programming will be back soon. I dip you in some sheep dip. Have myself a tasty little bite. Yes. Oh, so nice. What you been up to? What you been up to, huh? Did you want to tell me with such immediacy? You sounded like there was an emergency. Or maybe it was just a cuddle emergency. I can understand those. I can understand those. You're such a good girl. Oh, you're such a good. Oh, you're good to be scratch. Oh, such a nice scratch. Want to say hi to the people? Yes? Hi, people. Hi, people. No? Oh, no, you're not interested in that? No, you're interested in the beard, aren't you? Yeah, just the beard. Turn your back on the people. But you know what? I kind of need to do some more drawing here. I do appreciate you joining me though. I do that. But yeah, this is the whole drawing thing that I'm doing here. Yeah, I think I can maybe cuddle you later instead. How about that, huh? You go and be a weird little raw chicken somewhere else. When I say weird, I mean that in the most loving way possible, of course. Yes. Yeah. Oh, she does the thing where she really sits down and falls in towards. Yeah, this means she's here to stay now. You can't do that. Yeah, yeah, I know. I love cuddling you too, but I'm in the middle of something. Yes. Oh, I'm out of focus. Let's get you back into focus. Yes, yes. Scratch the bum. Scratch the butt. You scratch the butt, scratch the butt, scratch the butt. Oh, scratch the butt. Scratch the butt. You scratch the butt. Scratch the butt. Yes. So what do you say, Faye? Should we let you go outside a little bit? And then we can maybe play some PlayStation later? Just chill out on the couch together? Maybe that'll be nice. Yeah. Say goodbye to the people. Bye-bye, people. Bye-bye, people. Bye-bye. Mwah. Go. There you go. Thanks for visiting. Oscar says, no, that's mean, Patch. That is mean, Patch. Patch says, yay, kitty. Patch says, to Oscar, but effective. Depends on what outcome you're seeking. Chucky says, hi, kitty. Kitty says, hi to you too. Patch says, skinfant away. Yes. She had a nice little cuddle there, didn't you, Faye? Yes, you did. Yes, you did. So for this one, I wanted to have like some sort of tarp. Some sort of tarp covering the head. Sort of like a tent, you know? It might make sense at some point. We'll see. Or you might see. Something like yay. Oh. Playing it taut. Same here. Maybe it's like an old blanket or an old flag or something. There'll be some. No, I think it'll be best if it's just all pretty bright and blown out. Oh, that's so not the right tool. Still learning the software. Not at all what I wanted to do, but there we go, that's more like it. Bright summer day background. Hopefully we'll read as a bright summer day. See, we'll see, we'll see. No way, oh, sorry girl. Gotta work. Yeah, I do appreciate you stopping by, but now it's not the time. No. Meow. Meow. And to be cheeky, I'll have some little holes in this tarp here that will shine a little light through here. Illuminates the figure underneath. Just like so. Yeah, sorry, Faye. Sorry, Faye, you gotta wait. Yeah, you gotta wait. I know it's boring, but that's just how it be sometimes. Yeah, let's see. The thought here was if someone is occupying the inside of this head and it's made of metal, then it would be maybe in their best interest to shade it, at least during the summer months. Wouldn't y'all agree? Yes. And then there's the background. Now let's try a little bit of something like that. Maybe a little bit of this. Yeah, that's nice. Just cheating my way to warm sunlight. It's just good old color dodge. It has its uses. But if you're going to use it on something proper, I would show restraint, because yeah, I mean, it's perfect for something like this where you quickly need to show sunlight, and then you can just basically just overdo it like I'm doing right now. But also it can look a little tacky if it's overdone in some other more refined setting. If that makes sense. I'm sure it makes sense, right? All my inside thoughts are clear as day, even on the outside, to you innocent bystanders. 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 I'm now using color dodge. Get it? Get it? Okay. Anyways. Yeah. You all see where I'm trying to go with this, right? And if you don't, that's okay. I forgive you. Patch says, so are there 9 statues, or are these a concept for one? Yes. No, to answer your question, this is an exploration of a topic or a concept or an idea. So it'll end up being one one particular statue in the end, but the exact role and the placement and the vibe and the look, all of those things are up in the air still. I'm just exploring the concept of a dilapidated old statue being inhabited in a disreputable part of town, I guess you could say. But all those things too are subject to change. This is merely an exploration. Ooh, I've been on for 2 hours and 10 whole minutes in 35 seconds. That's quicker than I thought. Nice, nice, nice. Let's see. Purchase. My Wi-Fi crashed. Did I miss anything? Oh, you missed a lot. I mean, yeah, I don't even know where to begin. Oscar says to patch. Yep. And patch says 2-hour checkup. Everyone good and dandy. Very dandy. Very good. Not very demure though. Sorry. And Oscar says you missed Andreas doing the twerking cow dance. Yeah, among other things, it was majestic. You heard of milkshake, right? That was cake shake. Oscar says here. And Patch says, dang it, tell me you clipped it. I'm guessing the VOD will have everything your heart desires. Patch says, number 7 looks so warm. Oh, the one I just did. Yeah, thank you. Patch says to Oscar, no! Oh, shoot, I forgot, says Oscar. That's the boy the no comes from. Patch says, Skin Diesel yelling her heart out. Tell her not to bother Mac. No, I'm sure Mac just enjoys those lovely, beautiful singing in notes. Patch says, ooh, maybe have one in a cross-legged pose. That's just me thinking loudly. Statues? I think our visions might diverge a little. But, Purchase number 6 and 7 look good. 2 makes me think of a London-style town. And 5 is spoopy. Okay, let's see. 6 and 7, that's the sunny ones. And 2 makes me think of a London-style town. Yeah. 5 is spoopy. 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 5 is spoopy, isn't it? Mousy! Hi! Made it in time! Yeah, barely in time. Well, I'll be going for a little while longer, but I've gone past the 2-hour mark, which was my goal for the day. Patchy says to Mousy, hello. Oscar says, 5 is my fave. That's the foggy one. Yeah, that's a nice one. Mousy says, hi, Snacky. Hello, Snacky. Patch says to Mousy, how are you in Parka? How indeed. Hey girl, you really want to play, huh? Yeah, soon we'll play, very soon. And don't yell and bother the nice people on the stream. That's not very nice of you. No. Let's see. Let's just fill out all 9 then, just to have completed the sheet, so to speak. Wow. Wow, wow. Yeah, you're loud, Faye. You're loud. Very, very loud. Yes, loud. Yeah, you mean business, huh? I love it when she bends down and screams under the crack in the door just to get her point across extra loudly. Mousy says, "Hope you're doing well. We're doing okay. Our well pump is giving us fits, but we can deal with it." Ooh, like a water well. Gotcha. That's that can be. Well, if it's your only source of water, then I can see why it would give you fits. Paka says to give big hugs. I hope you get it fixed though. Paka says to give big hugs to that kitty. Yes, she will be getting big hugs later. Patch says to Mousy, "No, that's not. That's not well. Really? You're fired." Mousy says, "Hee hee," and Patch blows smoke off punning gun. Every couple of years it decides to be a jerk, says Mousy. Ah, so you have experience on how to fix it then. Patch says to Mousy, "Threaten it, that'll keep it in line." Yeah, tell it that if you don't behave, we're gonna shove you deep underground and jerk on you until you vomit. That sounds terrible. Patch says, "No, I need this job." "Fine, but you're on probation." Patch says to Mousy, "Tell it it will soon be unwell." Mousy says, "Ha!" Well. What have we here? I'm doing the silent thing again, because I'm thinking. Can't think and draw at the same time? That's not a word on this. Can't drink. I can't talk, think, and draw at the same time. It can only be 2 out of 3. Right now I need my thinking pants and I need my drawing pants. Which means that my talking pants remain off. What? Go away, the vast antivirus. What now? This one's not my favorite, but it was worth diving into. Sometimes you don't know what you don't want until you tried it. Mouse says, P.S. I like 5 also. The ghosty one. Nice, thank you. Simple, but it says a lot. It does say a lot, doesn't it? Such as 5 is the book cover, if that makes sense. Depends on the tone of the rest of the book, but it does make sense. Asker says to Mousy, Mousy! Stream mom! I need a hug! Yes, hug Askefru. Mousy says, worst case scenario for us, we have a pond and constant rain. So toilet flushing is always covered. We can buy gallons of drinking water at the store that's only a few miles away. Ah, so that's good to know. And worst comes to worst, I'm sure you could boil the rainwater if you need to drink it. Mousy says to Askefru, the hugest hugs possible to you. Aww. And more hugging commences. Mousy says, you okay? Have not read up in chat. Askelus's heart roughly 7 times, or exactly 7 times. And Mousy says 5 hearts. Mousy says that makes perfect sense, Patchy. Yes. Patchy says Andreas is EP. A little EP. Askelus says same. Patchy says comforting words will be issued now. You're doing great. You've done an amazing job. Pickles. That golden color is so good, says Mousy. Thank you. Patch just reminds me of a giant Oscar. Thank you. In a good way. And Mousy says, I was thinking Iron Giantesque. Oh, Iron Giantesque, yes. Why am I talking like this? And Patch says to Mousy, yes. Well, that's, those are good things to be compared to. And again, this might not end up being the final form at all, but it's so far, as the kids say, I'm not mad at it. And Patch says yes. Patch says Superman. ... And Moses says, because it's cute to talk that way. Oh, the way... yeah, I was talking, wasn't I? Weren't I? Patch says, Iron Giant is such a good movie. It is. Moses says, hell yes, it is. Yeah. And, it's starring Vin Diesel. Speaking of Skin Diesel. Patch says, oh, Superman was his final word before he exploded. Thanks for reminding me. This is post-Superman, though. This is a husk being used as a domicile. Now for number 9. What should we do for number 9? Oh, I think I know what we'll do for number 9. We shall do this. All right. Silhouette of a statue. Groundbreaking things. Just a little something to ground it. And now give it some form. Not too much form, just a little form. Ooh. Scared me there for a second. And then on top of all of that, start adding silly little things, aka planks and walkways, which aren't really silly little things, but I'm calling them that, so that's what they are right now. Silly little things. Something like that. A little bit something like that. A little something like that. How about that? Catch me outside. How about that? Yeah. Might be getting a little tired. I'm referencing... What's her name? Bad Baby? Dr. Phil girl? Catch me outside? Yeah. I have had prouder moments. There we go. That's a thing, right? Yes, it's, by definition, it is a thing. Patches, has anyone else watched the scene they added in for recent releases? No, I have not. Mousy says, also, we have not. Patches, it insinuates it's a Martian death robot, one of thousands, which kind of ruins the mystery of the film. Yeah, no, we don't need to know anything like that. Mousy says, I may have seen that, it rings a bell. Mousy says, one great thing about Aphantasia, I forget things super easily. I mean, that's a good thing when it comes to spoilers and things like that. So if something is distasteful, I just don't think about it and it disappears. I mean, gotta turn your challenges into advantages, right? Not just, oh wow, so things just poof and they're gone? Mouse says, unless it caused trauma and a different part of my brain remembers after a little bit of time. Ah, yeah. Patch says, ooh, it's the inability to see things in your mind? Is that what it is? Huh, that's fascinating. Mousy says, but there are downsides for sure. I'm used to it all. I was born this way. That's the thing. If you're born with it, then that is literally your normal. Just, I have the opposite. I can vividly see things. I can even make myself feel and taste things to a degree. Not bragging, I swear. You braggadocious, you. Mouse says, that's so alien to me. Paka has a vivid mind eye too. Cool. Arch says, I can hear voices and manipulate sounds. Arch says, not to the point they're super vivid, of course, but I have daydreamed to the point I've not been aware of my surroundings. Really helps when I go for walks. Yeah, just don't go for walks next to busy roads then. Mousy says, my inner voice is the only way I can think. I don't retain most memories until I say the words in my head. Then it's the words I remember, not the actual event. That is so fascinating. Huh. The brain is a weird place. Mousy says, it's really fascinating. Yes, it is. It is fascinating. It's just weird to think about this electric jelly interpreting the world through this gelatin, I guess, orbs, collagen orbs. I don't know what they're made of. Eyeballs. That's interesting, says Patch. Obviously, the issue is that if something bad happens, I keep reliving it over and over. Yeah, that's called trauma, I guess. Until it becomes numb with time. Mousy says, I truly believe this is one of the reasons I have a very high self-esteem. I don't do that at all. That sounds almost wonderful to be able to turn that off. Patch says, damn Skippy. Skippy says, pain is growing again. Aw, no. Should maybe go get yourself some druggies? A little bit of druggies? If you can. Oh. Patch says, nicely done, Andreas. I can really see what you're going for. Thank you. Patch says, Skippy, no. Hugs inbound. Yes, here you go. One on the house. And an extra one from Mac. Mousy says, so can I, very nice. Thank you. And Skippy says, yeah, I'm gonna get me some meds in a min. Good. Take care of yourself. Mousy says, warm hugs, Skippy, heart. Skippy says, thanks for hugging. Anytime. Now, I've filled out the sheet or the matrix. I've done 9 little thumbnails. Explorations on a similar theme for upcoming project. Can't say too much about it yet because 1, there's not too much to say, and 2, don't want to commit to something that will be thrown out at some point in the, or might be thrown out at some point in the process. We've been going for over 2.5 hours. Mousy says, you all are the best part of our week. Aww. That's so nice to hear. Glad we can make a positive impact in your lives. That warms my heart. Patch says, to think these were not here at the start, and now they are. The flow of time is fascinating to me. And Mousy says, seriously? You're so sweet, Mousy. And Paka. 2 cuties. Patch says, even a mountain is worn to a stone. Yeah, that's how it works. Erosion. sometimes eruption, if you catch my drift. I'm talking about volcanoes, not anything else. And then things get compressed and tectonic plates move and land masses get pushed up and you have new mountains. So no worries. Patch says, are we wrapping up now? I don't have a beat, but I can try some freestyle. No, I will not be trying any freestyle. I know you meant wrapping up as in finishing. But it was right there. I had to at least touch it a little. Says Patch. Lol, says Mousy. Yeah, I think this is it. Let's do a quick little recap. Just to see what I've been doing this stream. And also, this is a good warm-up exercise. You can see here where I started. Everything is a little more rough and less fluid, I guess you can say. And then as I progress, things become more refined and I get more things done in a shorter time. Literally like a warm-up. So that's number one. Not too bad. Number two, like a variations of one. Like that a little better, a little more dramatic. I kind of really like this one, where we're missing kind of the view of the head from the front, which is sort of what I wanted to explore. But I like the fact that it's looking down on the flooded ruin parts of the city. And I kind of like the colors we have going on here. On to number 4. I like the vibe. I like the idea of illuminating like downwards, like a street light in fog, but I'm not sure I'm loving the overly tilted fallen statue. This one's just cool. Not very... It's more of a mood thing than a design thing, but I like it. This one's very nice and warm. Kind of like the idea of it having crashed into a building like this. Might explore this concept further. This one too, kind of like it. I like the idea of having to cool down the metal during hot summer days, as not to be broiled alive in there. I don't know if I made it clear, but the idea is this abandoned old statue, like that where the head is hollow, like the Statue of Liberty, and someone has taken up residence in there. This one, I don't care too much for it. I like the idea of tall arches and bridges in a cityscape and with lots of elevation. I like that, but this didn't feel like it belonged. The head didn't feel like it belonged there, so yeah. There's this one. I sorta like it. I'm not sure. It looks a little too it makes it look a little too post-apocalyptic, like post-apocalyptic humans doing their post-apocalyptic thing, building like crude, primitive-looking things on top of existing stuff. Kind of like it, but it's a little too post-apocalyptic-y for me. Yeah. those were some idea explorations. Patches, this has been a lovely stream. Thank you for being a wonderful host. Andreas, please give Mac our love. And if you have time, please look at what I sent on Discord if you have time. If I have time, I will do it if I have time. Yeah, I might not be getting to it tonight. Head kind of tired. But we'll get to it eventually. I'm excited to see. And I will give Mac your love. Patches, I seem to repeat myself a lot of my paragraphs where you repeat yourself in your paragraphs. That's okay. That's a good way to make sure I don't miss anything. Also says, my personal preference is leaning against the building. Oh, this one. Yeah, that's kind of nice, isn't it? It is kind of nice. I think I'll explore that one further at some point. And Patch says no. Chucky says this stream has been the highlight of my week. Wow, thank you. That's lovely to hear. Thank you for being so wonderful and welcoming. My pleasure. Huggies from me. Ah, thank you. Huggies right back. Askifru says, yeah, tell Mac we're happy that he's taking time for the brain. I shall. He might also be going through the VOD later. But if not, I will make sure to bring forth or pass along all well wishes. Patches to Shakis, come again soon. Yes, please do. Mouse says to Shakis, hello, goodbye. And Patches to Shakis, they will hopefully be on again on Sunday. Yes, at the very least I will be on Sunday. Don't know if Mac will be on, but we will take that as it comes, as they say. Patch redeemed virtual hug. Here you go. It's a proper one. Shaki says, oh, hello, goodbye, Mousy. Patch says, no, where was the hug animation? Oh, was there no thing? There should be a thing. Maybe need to double check with the stream elements then. Oh, there it is. It's just they're behind. Or maybe it was just bugging. But there it was. You got an extra clappy hug. This is what counts as a hug right now. Here you go. And Shakis. Here you go. Hugs to you. Also says 2 hugs for 1. Yeah, we're discounting the hugs. Everything must go. Get your hugs while they last. They're infinite. Alright guys, this has been fun. I'm glad you guys want to hang out, even though it becomes a little less talky and more droy. Yeah, it wasn't bad at all. What was I doing? Oh, I was looking for the stop streaming button. So yeah, remember to take care of you guys. Take care of you guys. Let me start that over. Forget. Sign off. Restart. There we go. Remember, be kind to yourselves, or we will. That's a threat. Bye. Mwah!